Pump up the bass line. Pump up the pump the Pump up the. Pump up the. Pump up the. Pump up the. Pump up the bass line.
Wait.
Pump up the. Pump up the bass line.
Nothing can destroy Celestial Pulse. Or me.
Broken heart, tear me down, light the fires all around, touch your skin, turn to light, only sacrifice. Why does it feel like I'm dreaming? in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. Shining through.
Your team destroyed a turret! Initiate retreat!
I've been trying to fight the demons in my mind. I'll prevail with every battle if I'm right. Guess my aim was off, the target's out of sight. Would I be better if I left it all behind? 'Cause we can find a way, we can find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We can find a way, we can find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We can find a way.
All drafts are safe.
Once in a hour, do some archbishop. In a school, them from me in a car kitchen. Liverpool couldn't test the way me raw sit up quick draw. Him drop and can't get up, him not fast enough for my problem that you never solve. Send for the Dan brace for a firestorm, cause I turn into a monster. Ready for the war, better with your black. None of them boy, they no bad. None of them boy, they no bad. Bad ones in power, do some archbishop. Them no bad, school them from me in a carkish. Them no bad, school good, this is my fast. I can't put up on a fast. I'm a bad, that you never saw. Send 50 grand, yes, be a fire song, cause I tell you I'm on. Ready to be on. None of them boy, they no bad.
Request backup.
Road touching it when me walk. Left me mark, young gog on a regular. Me say them hardly ready. Them a new type of artillery. We a bus and a Tom and Jerry. Out the blue I hit you with a airstrike. They not bad like me air nice. It's no real sight, yeah. Steady aim with precision. Equal vision with a clear sight. Better go get your affairs right. Them boy they no bad. None of them boy, they no bad. Road back to the river bar. Every mark, them no bad, them no regular. We see them hard, me a new type of artillery. They a bust, and a Tom and Jerry. All the blue, you by the airstrike, they no bad. Me air and air, bad, yes, sir. They ain't no bad, and it's the vision, we like clear sight. Better get your fit, them boy, they no bad.
You've been it from the start.
Ben nọ ra bas.
Inside my corner, yeah. When it gets cold and dark,
Cả hai đầu cái tour.
you make it warmer. 'Cause you are on my mind, all of my days and every single night. There ain't no way to get you off my mind. Without you, I just can't breathe. You never get away 'cause you are on my mind, all of my days and every single night. There ain't no way to get you off my mind. Without you, I just can't breathe. You never get away from me.
Update na basta. Tama.
'Cause you are on my mind. 'Cause you are on my mind.
Ay berpesan.
'Cause you are on my mind.
Kau demi kau kau tidak sebenarnya. Itu jelas ada yang timnya itu.
You've been there from the start. Inside my corner,
आठ की नौ नौवीं हो जाएगी। नहीं भाई कहते हैं क्या है?
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew.
आपके
And
साथ
we
खेला
up
था
in
वो
the
एक मैच
growlings
जीते थे।
when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when the seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Play me like a bass guitar, simmer down and mash me up, tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Drum me round in your red Ford, shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
Good job. Well played. Request backup.
Baby, can we pray tonight? Baby, can we pray for us? Oh, baby, can you pray? 'Cause every time you make things right, it's only to the end. So pray tonight. So you won't for everywhere that we had messed around and I knew it. But I'll be ready every day. You know everything's alright. Are we gonna pray? Are you gonna pray?
Now it's the time to realign, reconnecting my foundation, reunite. Oh, I'm digging, got my feet on solid ground. No more levitation. There was always a longing for more, a deeper connection. Disconnected from the source within. There were parts of my core, senseless and frozen. Wisdom hidden, locked up in my soul. No more levitation. No more levitation. No more levitation.
Ini skill bertahun tapi di serius tuh market.
Levitate, no more levitation. Levitate, no more levitation. Levitate, no more levitation. No more levitation. There was always a longing for more, a deeper connection. Was disconnected from the source within. There were parts of my core, senseless and frozen. Wisdom hidden, locked up in my soul.
Every day I miss you in the most ordinary ways. I always stop and wonder what would have happened if I stayed. 'Cause without you, it's like the ocean. I'm drowning in every single wave. Yeah, without you, I've got no focus. I'm fighting to just get through the day. And I keep falling, 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 and deeper in every single way. Yeah, I keep falling, falling, falling. But without you, there's no escape. Yeah, without you. Baby, I'm living in the past. 'Cause without you, it's like the ocean. I'm drowning in every single wave.
मेरे साथ रहा करो बहन के मैं पानी
Just get through the day. I keep falling, falling, falling. Deeper in every single way. Yeah, I keep falling, falling, falling. Without you, there's no escape. Yeah, without I keep falling, falling, falling. Deeper in every single way. Yeah, I keep falling, falling, falling. Without you, there's no escape. Yeah, without
अगर भी मेरे साथ मैं पानी लग रहा है पूरे यहीं चलेंगे साथ में Sweet delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day. Sweet delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day. Sweet delight, you are my lucky charm.
When you gaze
I hold you
from
close
trusting
in the
yourself.
night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day.
brain. Don't say we can't, oh, just don't say another word. These thoughts you've imagined aren't real, aren't adding up. You fetched your ideas from nowhere, I'll find another one. Your logic's impaired, your full picture is cropped. Cause we both know one day you just gotta try again. Without doubt, it's my say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know one day you just gotta try again. Without doubt, my say if all's gonna mend. We both know one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. Dear bright brain, you're so far off, oh, it's like you can't see it. These feelings you've caught don't make sense, your plan's gonna flop. You keep raising doubts without cause. All you feel is dread. Logic is there. If this pain is ever gonna stop. Cause we both know that one day he's not gonna cry again. Without doubt, it's my say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. The sun's gonna rise one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubt, it's our say if all's gonna mend. We both know one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end.
Have slain an enemy.
Inside of me, you better watch out. If your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score. Never getting bored, lots of blood and gore. Always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't release this until they feel the force of applauded. If you start shit, you be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You be chewed up and discarded.
And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. No exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my
it up.